Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Betty, and in today's video I want to share my last week of the month of October. Today is officially Halloween and I'm going to do my week 4 of expenses for the month of October, and as you can see, these were pretty much all my expenses, which I already transferred into my planner where I keep my expenses, and I just want to get it on paper over here so that I can keep tracking it. This month I've actually watched a couple of other videos, and it seems like a lot of us who share these type of videos have had it seems like October was just a tough budgeting month for like several. I was watching Shay Michelle, the saving student, who she actually changed her name, and then like a few other ones that I have watched like yesterday and today, and it just seemed like we all had like the same complaint of October being such like a chaotic budgeting month. It must have been something out in the moon or something, because I feel like I was just so discouraged to even film this part, but I really want to keep myself accountable even though I already did it. I feel like if I failed to share it, it might become like a habit, and then I stop sharing it, and then by me not sharing it I might get discouraged into like actually writing it down, and then it becomes a pattern, and then that's what I don't want it to become, and to eventually stop doing this. I hadn't shared who had won my previous giveaway of this budget journal, and I wanted to make sure that I announced the winner because I had already picked the winner since like Sunday whenever the giveaway closed. I believe Monday, and I just completely forgot to announce the name. So I will be putting the name down here. If you are watching this, just please contact me either via Instagram if you have Instagram. If not, then leave me a message on this video and let me know where you want me to send it to you. If you are new to my channel, I currently have a giveaway going on my channel. If you watched like a few videos before this one, I have a recollections budgeting planner giving away, so if you want to enter that, then just head over to that video and then just check it out. All right, so we actually maxed out on our groceries. We ended up spending a total of $73 this week, which we ended up going over $5, and my husband actually ended up using his personal money to complete that. He just can't seem to get the money, or like I don't know, I just feel so discouraged, and we had to talk about it because it's just like this, I feel like if you're doing budgeting on your own as an individual, like you have no one else to blame but yourself, and when it's like a family budget, both have to really work on it. And I feel like when it comes to groceries, my husband just goes way out of budget. I gave him all the money that I had left for groceries, which I was about $68, and I specifically told him what items to get, which weren't a lot, so he shouldn't have spent more than $50. And then he comes home, he's like, oh, I spent everything plus more than that, and he came with a whole bunch of stuff that weren't even on the list. So I just feel like defeated in having to create a list or create a budget when he's not following with it. And like, I guess some people might say, well, why don't you do the groceries? Sunday is like the only day that I can sleep in. So my husband really tries to let me sleep in by getting my son out of the bed and taking care of him pretty much the entire morning and going groceries so that I can try to catch up on my sleep on Sundays. But I don't know, it just gets me very frustrated. Fun money, we also went on, I'm just gonna stop because I don't want to be like putting too much negative energy out there. But I just wanted to be real and share that struggle with you guys. And then he came back today, and he came back saying, you know what, like I really need to get down to budgeting like on my own. I need to really write down my numbers, and I really need to be part of this because he's like, I do not want this to fail. Our main goal for us, even starting like tracking our budget and tracking our expenses, was to try to see if we can decrease our expenses for groceries and fun money, because we tend to eat out a lot. So we've already knew that most of our money would go to either eating out at restaurants or grocery money. those are our highest expenses. So our main reason to do this is because our goal mainly overall is to really cut down on that and try to save more money overall. So that is that. But money, we also went over $74. We ended up spending, so we went over $21. This, I believe my husband put in money because we went to eat like 3 times, I think, over the weekend. Pretty much ended up spending all his personal money because he wasn't gonna get anything. He wasn't gonna be here this week, and his work covers his expenses. So that's where that money came from. Home, we didn't spend anything this week, so we still had a balance of $62. Oh, that's an ugly number there. Personal, you know what, like, I was so proud of myself this week. Besides that, I was so proud of myself because I was like, yes, you know what, it's already Wednesday and I haven't spent anything from my personal money. And I was like, that's good, because I only ended up spending $8 on Monday, and that was from getting a chocolate and a pastry at the library. I was like, you know what, I've been good. But then I didn't get out on Tuesday, and then Wednesday snowed in, and we did go to the library, but we didn't spend anything. And then today I was like, you know what, it's so sunny outside, let's get out. We went to a shopping center and we were out there for a while, and I was starting to get hungry, and I was like, you know what, I've been good this week, I haven't eaten out. So we ended up, my son and I, having our lunch date. My husband wanted to take my son to the mall for trick-or-treating because they were going to have that at the mall, and it was packed. So I was like, you know what, I've been good. And I saw they had boba tea, so I ended up getting a Thai tea because I really like Thai tea. So I ended up spending $16 today. That left me with $34. Gas, I actually ended up gassing up my car again. So we obviously went there over, but it will be from travel. You know what? I think I'll just take everything out of the travel just to make it less confusing for us. And we actually had 2 more expenses. So our travel, my travel expense from that weekend is included over here on this section. But then I had an expense of $5.60 from travel, and this is from our air flight to Texas for December. So I do not know how much I have left. And then daycare, we ended up putting a deposit of $125 into daycare. Can't remember, it's supposed to be 157, but we had 560 because, and you're wondering like, how the heck do you get an air ticket for 560? 157, 155, 67, and I'm gonna get $6, so that should leave me with 151. And then actually I forgot $27. I need to break this 50. Yeah, so in case you guys are new here and don't know yet, my husband accumulates points. So whenever we go to Texas, we tend to use up our points to buy the ticket, because actually the trip going home ends up being really low on points. So we use points instead of paying like $300 to $500 on airplane, depending on when we book it. And that's how we get really low. That's how we usually end up just paying to go home. It's usually just $5. 151, right? Yeah. And then I was gonna take out the gas, which is $27. 25, 6, 7. So this needs to be money that needs to be deposited. So this is where I have this here. Actually, because this is a deposit into my account. So actually this has to go into my husband's. He paid the daycare, so I already paid that. And this is already in here. $6 from air. Oh my goodness. And then $27 from gas. And I think he paid for the gas. If not, it was me, but I will make sure. So then I should have $124 left in travel. So $124 left in travel. And then daycare, I had 175, and then I'm just gonna put 1031st. We ended up putting a deposit of 125 for our daycare that is opening up, but it won't open up until next year. So we have $50 left there. And then just making sure that I have mine. So my son, we didn't spend anything on him, so he should still have 50, 20, 30, 5, 40, 550. I thought we were gonna buy him like a Halloween costume, but I kept telling my husband that there was no point, and we ended up using the one from last year and it still fit him, so it worked out even perfect. 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, $34 from my personal money, which is correct. And then the rest was just negative. Home money was $62 because we didn't spend anything. So total spend this week, I guess not, $358, which left us with a balance of $270. And I'm gonna put it in red because I know we went over. I don't know if I like this setup, but that will do for now. I hope to see you guys tomorrow doing my cash envelope stuffing for November's paycheck number 1. So if you are new and made it this far, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you subscribe and like this video, and hope to see you on the next one. Adios.